One of the things I learned from a guy called Vince Lombardi was my life is either full of results or full of reasons, and I get to choose. And in this video, I want to share with you how I've transformed some of my biggest personal reasons into results. Hi, my name is Tamer Zaman. I provide lines of credit to experienced investors that are looking for capital for their entrepreneurial projects. One area of my life that I've been struggling with was I finally feel I discovered what's it like to run an exponential organization. I authored a book called Hypergrowth: How to Connect with Customers in New Ways. And in that journey of interviewing CEOs that were running hypergrowth organizations, I really discovered for myself what it took to be in and have an exponential growing company. And at some point, I really wanted that for myself. And it was just something that I really wanted for myself. How can I have a business that's exponentially growing instead of a business that's doing A-OK, or a business that's struggling, or a business that's flatline let out? And so I discovered three things that I thought was really cool I want to share with you. The first thing I discovered for myself was I was being complacent. I had lots of reasons why my business couldn't grow. I had too many managing partners, too many rules and regulations to follow, too many opinions in my organization that kind of withheld or hold me back from having an exponentially fast-growing organization. And so the first thing that I did once I've discovered that, noticed that on areas that I was complacent on, was I set up a brand new company called lineofcredit.ai, and it doesn't have the partners that I have had in my previous organizations. Not that because I don't love them and trust them dearly, which I do, but I just wanted to have an organization where the management team is made out of 3 instead of 7, and has a far bigger technology slant on it rather than a human-driven kind of organization. So the first big aha that I learned in producing results versus having reasons was to consistently look in my life, look at areas of my life that's important to me, and look at where is it that I'm running reasons in. And identifying those areas becomes the starting point, or becomes the access to transformation. So if you're not looking consistently for which area in your life you have reasons, then your life is perfectly fine and there's nothing to transform. But if you're up for identifying which areas in life you have reasons versus results, it becomes the starting point or opening point for access to a place where you can start to transform. The second aha I learned was changing the network of conversations that you're participating, or I should say I'm participating in. I believe we live in a life where a lot of our opinions and points of views have been inherited to us from our culture, religion, media, society, parents, friends, wherever. And not a lot of these conversations that we've inherited empower us or provide us new access of possibilities. So let me circle this back to my business. For years I've been running a very successful syndicate. At least I like to think so. And a group of 5 friends coming together as managing partners, raising money on a weekly basis through friends, family, high network individuals at that, and investing that money in profitable projects has been an awesome experience. However, it's been limited to a number of humans, in this case my partners, and myself, calling friends and family, networks, whatever it is, and raising capital. What I discovered in that journey for myself, once I started to inquire about new conversations or new networks of conversations to get into, was I learned the art of finessing deals with the banks. How do you leverage capital that you have either yourself or through your investors or friends and family, put it in an escrow account, show that to some of the top 20 banks as if it's your money. And then in my case, I provide our capital, our assets to that organization in addition to what our clients have secured, so that the bank would give me a multiple of 2 times or 5 times or 10 times to the capital that our clients have secured. So leveraging lines of credit with financial institutions was something I discovered that was a very creative program. Even until today, a lot of people haven't heard of it. How do you leverage my money to multiply by 2 times to 10 times, and then you invest that money in my organization? How do you do that? Well, that's how I did it. But it started with me looking for a new network of conversations to get into, because I believe if you're looking for new ideas and new possibilities, it's not in your existing network of friends and family and conversations, but it rather comes from meeting new people and getting engaged into new conversations. And that's critical to transforming what is called as reasons into results. And then a third distinction that I discovered for myself was learning as a function of doing. Learning as a function of doing. It's not about reading textbooks or theories or hiring McKinsey consultants to come up with a strategy. It's actually consistently taking action, consistently doing something that makes a profound difference. So if you are interested to transform your reasons into results, there are 3 things you can do for yourself. Well, the first one is look at where in your life you have lots of reasons. That becomes your points of access of points of things you may want to transform. Second, how can you get into new networks of conversation in those areas that you want to transform? And the third one, how can you consistently learn by taking action? My name is Taimur Zaman. If you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please share it, and please leave me your comments below. Thank you.